This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. All right, so you got this guy from the Trenches News. I don't think that's a real photo of him testifying. I think they just took a photo there because they have drawings of him testifying. He looks very different. So here he's testifying in this FBG Duck case. He's from that area. He said over the course of nearly 2,000 YouTube videos, Martin Wiley has always covered his face to discuss the often violent intersection of Chicago's gang and rap cultures. He ditched his signature mask Thursday and took the stand on federal trial surrounding the brazen killing at FBG Duck. In doing so, revealed himself as a longtime government informant who's been paid handsomely. He hasn't been paid handsomely. I wouldn't say $25K is handsome. Because he's risking his life. You know? He's risking his whole life for $25,000. I think they must have paid him more than that. Anyways, he says, I'm Michael Jordan on YouTube. Boasted about his channel, which has 114,000 subscribers. I don't know about that, but he said during his testimony, he acknowledged that he reached out to law enforcement he reached out to them and offered to help shortly after FBG. Okay, so he was obviously friends with FBG Duck or knew him, or that was a crazy way they took him out. He said he was gunned down August 4th, 2020, and noted that he was close friends with Duck's slain brother and described Duck as one of the coolest, smoothest dudes. And, he wanted to help out. So he wanted to put the pieces of the puzzle together, He'll know the lyrics they're talking about and link everything together to, so that the cops can figure the crime out. And obviously they did, because they have suspects and they're all on trial. So, let's see. Wiley's perspective on Duck's death is unique. He's been affiliated with both gang fractions at the heart of the case. On trial, 6 members of O Block, Black Disciples. Marcus Smart, 24. Christopher Thomas, who's 24. Kenneth Roberson, 30. Charles Liggins, 32. To Carlos Offord, 32. And Ralph Turpin, 34. Anchored in the Parkway Gardens housing complex of 64th Street and King Drive, O Block has been locked in a bitter year long war with Duck's Tukaville fraction of the Gangster Disciples. So he got 15 installments of $25,000. That's like $1,500 a piece. It's like that's nothing. I cannot believe that you need at least $100,000 to move. I don't get this. There has to be okay, if I testify, he has to get paid to testify, because it's just come on, man. This guy risked his life. He risked his life. This is crazy. He said, I won't go on YouTube. I said with a smirk, I promise. Certainly not. What? They're expecting a cross-examination of Wiley Monday when the trial resumes. At the end of Thursday's questioning, judge told him that he technically remained on the stand until and shouldn't discuss the case in the meantime. Wow. Anyways. Yo Gotti ends up looking up to his girl. I didn't know he's shorter than his girl. She's 5'7", he's 5'6". He looks up to her. He's someone said he can't play with Dolph anymore, so now he plays with his BITCH. Yo. Anyways, he's showing that he's still together with. Now, Slim Thug doesn't like that Drake, the Jewish rapper, he says he raps for the Jews, and only Jews should own Jewish music. So only the Jews should own Drake's music, and then black people should only own black music. That's his outlook on everything. So segregate everything. I'm not, there's some pieces to what Slim Thug's saying that I agree with. People should have the option to buy back their music at a fair evaluation. I understand the label put money into everything and, and all that. So they should get their profit. But also, it shouldn't be such an outlandish price that you can't afford to buy it back, Once they've broken even and everything on the music, at what price do they have to pay to buy their own music back if they want it, There should be an option for that. They shouldn't just own it because it's still your creativity, I don't know. Listen to what he says.
Jewish people should own Drake. Drake is Jewish. Jewish people should own Jewish music. I don't like that Jewish people own black music. I don't like that. Let's let that be known. I want Jewish people who not a part of the culture to own the culture. Let's let that be known since we want to go viral about some shit. I want only black people to own black music. You know what I'm saying? Straight up like that. And we gonna stand on that business. Yeah. And that's what we own. And until we fix that, I don't like it. I don't keep complaining about it. Yeah, that's what we doing. We don't need no sponsors. We gonna keep fucking them up. Yeah, if you ain't Jewish, why the fuck you own a Jewish rapper? Music. If you don't listen to that, nah, we not on that. We need to take the culture back. We need to own our culture. While these black people broke, we need our music. We need to own our straight up like that. Yeah, straight up.
Well, Irv Gotti owned his music. I mean, it depends on the deal you break, because Birdman owns his music, or the music of his label, right? So what, I don't like, there's one thing that Slim Thug isn't making sense on here. It doesn't matter who owns you, what color they are. Someone owns you. It's the bottom line that someone owns your work, your creativity. That's the problem. It's not what type of color the person is. You can still get played by someone of your own color. What are you talking about, Slim Thug? You're making it a color issue and not just a moral issue, Let's be honest. How do they think about it more? I don't like it. I don't like what he's talking about. Because Drake's half black, half Jewish. So you're just picking his Jewish side? It's dumb. French Montana, this is funny. He says, Coke Boys and his crew names stands for Creation of Kings Everywhere. Just like CMG used to be Cocaine Music Group, now it's like Creative Music, conglomerate. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, avoid that Rico. Avoid that Rico. Tyrese, the clown. He doesn't like that his homeboy or his friend, best friend. One of his friends has his girlfriend in the number in the phone, but her picture's there. It's to identify who the person is, but he's all crazy about it. He says, just a heads up, one of my homies cut a 5-piece with a biscuit. I didn't answer, so Zelly called 2 of my friends' phones looking for me. She called his phone. Her image popped up. I looked flat out the guy and says, what's my girl image doing in your phone? He looked shook and said, I don't know. Then I answered and asked her, did you know this guy has a photo of you on his phone? She softly chuckled and said, babe, are you serious? I said, what's so funny? She paused and softly replied, it's the new software update, babe. Whoever I call, they see my image. Well, that image got to be deleted because I can't have the homies thinking. Tyrese, you're crazy. You are crazy, Tyrese. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all. I don't want to see that. We'll see. Trizzy. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button. Peace.